Hello, viewers. Responsible leadership is a call to him by God, hence no otherwise, but to give his best, said Brian Obiambo Mulama.
Just want to ask the viewers to like, subscribe, and drop in a comment in Juakali Times. This is one of the communication tool that is ready to transform our Juakali industry. One of the things that we're doing within Nairobi County is that we are having a one government approach. Every after 1 year cycle, the governor does some reshuffle. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So probably you have to plan well in terms of the way you start your day. You need to set your schedule very well. So it's a matter of sacrifice and a lot of commitment. Once this is in place, then probably you manage. The Bible says that God cannot give you a task that will be difficult for you to manage. So it's something that I know God has given me that opportunity and that power or talent to manage what I'm doing on a daily basis.
Yes. The Nairobi County Executive Committee member, Brian Obiambo Mulama, praised Juakali Times News Agency for their resilience, persistence, and hard work, apart from urging Kenyans to do the same as a mitigation formula to handle current economic challenges due to market fluctuations, and added that Kenya is not alone in the problematic economic situation here in the country.
This country alone, if you manage to get out of the country, you'll understand that these challenges are cutting across all the countries. But above all, everybody to make sure that you work hard. It's not what the government can do for you. You need to ask yourself, what is it that I can do for the government? What is it that I can do for my family? What is it that I can do for the community? So we need to focus and bring an impact, to bring a change to our people.
Mr. Minister of Super Governor Sakaja of Nairobi, other times better known as Brian Obiambo Mulama, mchapakazi, competent public servant, go-getter, prayerful man of God who is well known for only one wife.
I'm married to one wife, Susan, and we're blessed with 4 children, one boy and 3 girls. My first born daughter is just 12 years old. My last born daughter is 3 years old. So I say I appreciate my family. They are my support system, my strongest pillars. When I look at them, it gives me the motivation to work extra hard because I want the best for them.
Began his life journey through hardships of the vulnerable while a little boy.
Prayer, having a prayerful life. The second is commitment, don't kujituma, commitment and consistency in whatever you're doing and hard work. I just want to say, probably it's humble beginning, coming up from a family that was vulnerable. I lost my parents when I was still a little boy, so it's that one really gave me the motivation that I have to work extra hard in life, so that I can go out of my way and change my life, change my family, and change even the community. So that's where I draw my strength. That's where I get my motivation, just to make sure that whatever I do today, I do something that will always leave a mark.
Most importantly to note about Kiongozi Mulama.
Early childhood development. This is kids that are joining the pre-primary schools, then vocational training colleges. Then the second subsector that we are having is sports and youth. We deal with matters to do with sports and different sports activities. Then the third subsector is social services. Where it comes with care. There is the aspect of older persons in the society. It's quite easy if you probably have the right system of doing it. Probably when you want to get a talent from the grounds, you start having the grassroots competition. For instance, the Sakaja Super Cup, we register teams from the world level. So in Nairobi, we've got 85 wards. So when we having these teams, we ask all the teams from the whole level to come and register. And in the last year, we were doing 868 teams within Nairobi. So from that, probably we give them an opportunity to come out and show they have. They come and showcase their talent. Probably that's how we identify some of these talents. And after doing the identification, then we start the nurturing process. We even ended like last year, we decided to maintain the same talent, like other teams were getting some good money.
I know the boss is, you have a boss which are having a big heart in terms of support.
Selfless man, is passionate about everything that we're doing. And one of the things that I'm always happy about Governor Sakaja is that he gives you the mandate to do what you're supposed to do as soon as you do it in the right way. So he's one of the best leaders that we have in this country, and it's one of the persons that I admire to work with.
When asked about his people of Makadara constituency, Kiongozi Odhiambo Mulama could as well found it important to advise Mtindwa leadership, border riders of the county, talented Kenyans, and the so-called Gen Z of this country, Kenya.
Right in terms of the stadiums. And you can bear with me that today we're doing a lot when it comes to stadiums. There's the city stadium that is coming up well.
In a nutshell, you are becoming the solution to the Gen Z's.
We need to make sure that they are occupied. They probably don't factor them. I don't know, they are probably the 60% of the population.
Yeah, of course.
So we must make sure that we provide what they need. So right now we've really done a lot in terms of the stadiums. Talking about the Jokadenge Stadium at the City Stadium, it's coming out well. There's the Mwiki Stadium, we're doing phase 2 right now. There's the Kimbuni Stadium in Kangemi. It's right now at 45%, 50%. We've done the groundwork, we're doing the terraces. Then there's the Uli Stadium this side of Kibra, which is right now at about 70%. So, and we're still doing some small community stadiums. There's one at Botela, then there's another one at Uru, which was done sometimes back. Then at Tena, the Chiefs camp, we're doing a small community stadium. So basically, we want to make sure that we give Nairobians what they have really missed in a long period of time. Okay, about the big guys, we appreciate what they are doing. They have really turned this economy into greater heights because of the transaction they're doing on a daily basis. When I was serving at the Ministry of Mobility and Works, I remember we were having this conversation about the motorbikes. One of the things that they need to operate in a structured way, and that's why I was saying that they need to register in circles. In terms of being within a circle, it becomes easier for us to even deal with the leadership, the right leadership. Then the second, in terms of even the controls within the sector. I know some of them are rowdy, some of them will not be disciplined, some of them will decide to break the traffic rules. So once they're operating within a particular leadership, like being in a circle, the circle leadership will make sure that they are within the required values that we need to have within the city. So they must be structured, there must be a model of operation for them also to make sure that they curb some other people who come in to pretend that they're border riders, but some of them are stealing from the public. Some of them are breaking rules, that are driving on NMTs, the motorist transport ways. Some of them are hitting left and right pedestrians and people and running away. So we need to make sure that we have some controls. Majority of them are good, and a few wants to destroy this particular sector. And that's why we've started a system where they need to operate within a circle. After they are well organized, I know it's going to be easier for them now to meet with the governor, because they'll be having a proper structure. But without a proper structure, then without leadership, it becomes a tall order for them to be having a conversation. Sometimes lessons, when you get into these positions, sometimes you have a very big network and you're working with so many people, and sometimes you want to impress all of them, but when you're doing this, probably some of them will find that not giving them some good time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably there are some other limitations when people want opportunities, and sometimes there's some hiccups that come here or there. But I always say that probably it's not lost in vain. There's always still an opportunity. Everything that we get today in life is because of the plan that God has always purposed to have. You may be struggling that you want to be Mulama's driver, but God has planned maybe something bigger for you. So you never know the kind of plans that God has always set for you. Sometimes you not like embrace everybody like 100%, but you try and give your best in terms of the relationship, in terms of making sure that you don't run away from your people. So that's what I've really tried to manage and still coexist with our people. Because at the end of the day, this is a public office and we are serving the public. So you just break the protocols and make sure that if you want to get the proper information, you're dealing with the people directly. And that I know maybe probably there's that expectation from the people. I always just tell maybe some of my colleagues, my friends, the people that we used to have to be in the same network, that just please manage our expectations. Probably you think that this other side is greener, but it's not greener. There's probably God is working out another way that can be better for you. So it's not cast in stone. There's always still opportunities ahead.
Maybe a word to Juakali media, because this is a media which is focusing on the people of the Juakali fraternity. Advise them or talk to them. Tell them something.
The Juakali media, the Juakali Times. So I know they started from a humble background, and I want to say to this media that I like the passion that is this particular Juakali media team. I know sometimes when you're starting, there is always teething problems and challenges, but the consistency, the resilience that is always building up the people, even the team itself, it will always take you to places. I see Juakali Times becoming one of the main media stations in this country in future. I see because of that consistency, the zeal that is within the team. And I know you guys are going places.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Maybe you are parting shot there after we just call it a day.
Yeah, my parting today is to say that all of us, let us go to our way and work extra hard. Things are a bit tough locally and even internationally. If you check the market trends, there is a lot of fluctuation. The trends that we have at the market right now, they're not appealing. But I just want to...
A role model, an emblem of hope to the people of Makadara constituency at large, and Nairobi at large, indeed appeal to those who might not be satisfied with his efforts towards the common good of the people. And with a remorseful tone that it is also good to manage expectations as a people, and God knows, as he could explain.
Sometimes, lessons, when you get into these positions, sometimes you have a very big network and you're working with so many people, and sometimes you want to impress all of them, but when you're doing this, probably some of them will find that you're not giving them some good time. Probably there are some other limitations when people want opportunities, and sometimes there's some hiccups that come here or there. But I always say that probably it's not lost in vain. There's always still an opportunity. Everything that we get today in life is because of the plan that God has always purposed to have. You may be struggling that you want to be Mulama's driver, but God has planned maybe something bigger for you. So you never know the kind of plans that God has always set for you. Something that probably it's not lost in vain. There's always still an opportunity. Everything that we get today in life is because of the plan that God has always purposed to have. You may be struggling that you want to be Mulama's driver, but God has planned maybe something bigger for you. So you never know kind of plans that God has always set for you. Sometimes you not like embrace everybody like 100%, but you try and give your best in terms of the relationship, in terms of making sure that you don't run away from your people. So that's what I've really tried to manage and still coexist with our people.
Thanks for listening. It's me, Nelson Ochieng, Jua Kali Time.